Alright, I've spent the past month trying to catch up on movies to make this video. In total this year, I saw over 60 new movies, either in theaters or streaming, and I've compiled my top 10 for the year. Of course, there were a few that I didn't get a chance to see yet, like Call Me By Your Name, The Shape of Water, and a few others that may have made my list, but as it stands, the list is complete. Oh yeah, I'm Logan, and this is the Game & Nerd Show. Just a heads up before we get started with the list, this is a list of my favorite films, not the best films. I know some of these aren't as well made as something like Dunkirk, but I didn't like Dunkirk, so... Number 10. A lot of films filled in the number 10 spot at one point or another throughout the year. Power Rangers, Wonder Woman, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, The Disaster Artist, Captain Underpants, just to name a few. And there's a whole bunch more. But it wasn't until just a few days ago that I think I found the perfect 10 spot. Girls Trip. This isn't a movie that was meant for me. It's a story of 4 black women in their mid to late 40s, yet somehow it's one of the most relatable movies of the year. It deals with family and found family, the bond of friendship and kinship, and it's damn funny. It quite possibly may be the funniest movie of the year. It's a great movie and more people should check it out because you will be surprised. Number 9. In the 9 spot is a great movie that I missed in theaters and really wish that I didn't. Get Out. This horror thriller is so enthralling and chilling. It's realistic and wacky. It's great. I honestly don't want to say too much about this movie because if I talk about it too much, I'll ruin it for those who have yet to see it. If you like Twilight Zone and Black Mirror, sit down and watch Get Out tonight. Number 8. This one surprised me. It's not the only surprising one on my list, but when I saw it, I was so happy that it's up here. Spiderman Homecoming. Yeah, it's still really good. I recently had to sit down and confirm for myself that the movie is just as fun, funny, and emotional as I remember it being. It is. This is the best Spider-Man we have ever seen on screen, and that's coming from a Tobey Maguire fan. All of the performances are outstanding and work so cohesively to create an amazing film. Number 7. This one might be the most controversial on my list. Star Wars: The Last Jedi. Yes, I really liked it. Okay, fine, I loved it. This isn't just a good Star Wars movie, it's a good movie. It tells story through character, not action. I think you can see that this is my kind of movie based on the rest of the movies on this list. I don't need Luke Skywalker taking down an army. I don't need to see Kylo Ren destroy the rebellion. If this was the last Star Wars movie ever, I think I'd be content. It's good. Really good. Number 6. This won't come as a surprise to anyone who's subscribed to this channel. It, the movie. Give me a mystery on bikes, I'm in. This movie was so much more than just a jump scare horror movie that I hate. It gave me character, it gave me growth, it gave me a story, it gave me it. Really, that's all I needed from this movie. It was fun and scary and fun. I loved it, and I can't wait for the sequel, but not the extended cut. Number 5. I discussed this one in a previous video, but here we go again. The Meyerowitz Stories New and Selected. This one again goes back to giving me characters rather than meaningful actions. The story of a family who just can't stand being together when they really want to be. The Meyerowitz Stories is not a movie you want to watch over and over again. It's not particularly happy or joyful, but it does what film does better than any other artistic medium. It reflects life. Number 4. This is another one that surprised me. Disney Pixar's Coco. Do you want to cry watching a movie? Then Coco's the one for you. While the plot is predictable, it's a kid's movie, the movie never bored me. It was always exciting. Something new was always around the corner. I'm realizing right now that a lot of the movies on this list are about family and chosen families, and I think that really says something about film in the world right now. Your family, whether blood or not, will always be there to support you and help you reach your goal. It's not always easy, but it gets easier when you have someone to help carry the load. Coco is near perfection. Number 3. And another family one. Briggs Bear. The top 3 in this list are so close to one another that they've each held the top spot at one point. That shows you how close the competition is. Briggs Bear is so good. Like, really good. This is another one where I don't want to talk about too much because I think it's best going in with little knowledge of what you're getting into. Here, there's an animatronic talking bear. That's all I'm going to give you. But if you like movies, or if you like doing anything, gaming, dancing, painting, cooking, writing, sports, anything, Briggs Bear is about loving what you love to do and not being ashamed of sharing your passion with the world. Number 2. This is a difficult one, but overall I think this is right. As I'm saying this, I'm second guessing myself, but I'm committed. Blade Runner 2049. What's to say about this movie that hasn't already been said? Oh, how about that whole family thing I keep coming back to? Because, yep, it's here. This film, and I mean film with a capital F, is full of amazing performances, visuals, sounds, and passion. You can pause any moment in this movie and it'll be a beautiful piece of art. It is the best made film this year. I can say that with no doubt. And number 1. My favorite movie of the year, The Big Sick. This movie has ruined me from the moment I saw it. It's so clever and touching at the same time. I love every single performance in this movie. I love every single line in this movie. I love every single second of this movie. I love this movie. This is a feel-good movie that can do the cliche thing of making you cry, laugh, and everything in between. This movie makes you love. I'm going to say that one more time. This movie makes you love. It's not as well made as Blade Runner 2049. It doesn't have the action pieces of The Last Jedi, but it doesn't need that. It is what it is, and what it is perfect. So those are my top 10 movies of 2017. What's your list look like? How different is it from mine? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you follow us on Facebook and Twitter at The Game of Nerds, and visit us at thegameofnerds.com for articles on all your favorite franchises and fandoms. And make sure to subscribe here and click that playlist button to see more episodes of The Game of Nerds Show.